Welcome to ScottyCast, where I'll be interviewing lots and lots of very, very interesting people, some CEOs, some people that are just have incredible ideas about things and what have you. And I'm very glad you've ended up here on my podcast, and all the best. And I hope you enjoy the episode. Hi there. Today I'd like to talk to you about something that has been on my mind for many, many years now. The apathy of the governments in most of the cities in the United States, as well as in other countries. I think even in Sweden, there are homeless people. There are homeless people in many countries around the world. What does it take to have the human race wake up and not just care about themselves, but rather care about those people that are living on the streets? And many of them have huge mental problems after being on the streets for even a short time. Excuse me. One of the most interesting things about people that are homeless is that they tend to be the most generous people on earth. If one person needs something, they say, "Sure, I've got some of that, and I'll give it to you, and you can use my stuff now, and now you can have it." Whereas people that are totally rich and don't care about the homeless people are stingy as hell. They would never give a dime to a homeless person or to a friend in need, because they have to hold on to their money. Homelessness is a huge, huge issue. I used to live in San Francisco, and I loved San Francisco with a passion. San Francisco is a beautiful, beautiful city with a lot of wonderful history. The cable cars are wonderful, the architecture, all the buildings are wonderful, but it's filled with homeless people laying all around on the streets. Same thing in I think it's Portland, Oregon, or in Seattle maybe, in Washington. I've heard so many stories about homelessness right now, and it's really horrible. What can we do as a team of mankind? What can we do to help the homeless situation in this world? What can we do? We have to do something. We can't just sit back and pretend that it's not there. We have to somehow pull together and help. Well, not only open the eyes of the people that have all the money to help the situation, but the main thing is about the local governments. In San Francisco, the mayor should be saying his number one priority is cleaning up the streets. I don't know. It's hard for me to say what I want to say without being too emotional, but we as a human race are so incredibly apathetic. It's amazing how apathetic people are. For example, I've seen a video once that was just the opposite, but I've seen several situations where someone was being injured or someone fell down, and people just walk by like they don't care. The only exception I saw to that was a video one time of there was I think it was actually probably a pimp beating up his employee, and this guy that was a champion. He was a champion karate guy, whatever he was, I don't know. He went out to that big bully guy that had all these muscles, and he just did one thing, and the guy fell down on the sidewalk. He knew he could help, but everyone can help. Everyone can help. You can lift a finger, you can pay it forward. You don't have to sit back and just live your wonderful life in your comfy chairs and on your couches and sit in front of the television when other people are laying on the street, dying, becoming drug addicts, which is even worse. They don't have enough clean water to drink. They don't have food to eat. What does it take to get that mentality into the human race of helping? My main concern is about homelessness, but I'm also very concerned about the apathy of the human race, especially in the United States, and the divisions in the United States are terrible. I hope someone can become president of the United States and actually bring the United States back off the brink of destruction, because it's headed towards destruction right now. When I was a kid, everybody was optimistic and everybody pulled together. They sure as hell don't do that anymore. They really don't. Well, thank you for listening, and please try to get your friends and neighbors and bosses and families to start thinking this way, to start caring, having compassion, having empathy for the people that are on the streets. Don't vote that mayor back in or any politician back in that doesn't have that as a top priority, please. Thanks for listening, and I hope you understand the situation about how the homelessness problem is in the world now, and I wish you all the best, and thank you for listening to ScottyCast one more time.